So today, once again, we're gonna grab some canned sardines. You know, like I've told you in the past, one of the most underrated ingredients at supermarkets, and I truly don't know why, because they're so heart healthy and affordable, and we're gonna create a super delicious Spanish recipe. We're talking canned sardines in a spicy tomato sauce. This is known as Sardinas en Conserva in Salsa Picante. And let me tell you, this dish is filled with layer upon layer of so many great flavors. It's made with the most basic pantry staples. And the best part, it's all done in about 20 minutes using just one pan. Folks serve these sardines as a tapas appetizer like they do in Spain, or as a main course next to some roasted potatoes. Either way, make sure to enjoy it next to crunchy baguette to mop up all that goodness. This video is sponsored by Tienda.com. The Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, which we're going to be using in today's recipe, and all the spices you need to make all your favorite Spanish recipes, among so many other great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings. And they even offer classic grilling systems, that way you can always perfectly cook your paella. Folks, visit Tienda.com, let them know Albert from Spain on a Fork sent you there, and make sure you use coupon code on a fork during checkout for 10% off your order. Alright, let's begin by gently draining 2 cans of sardines in olive oil into a fine sieve with a bowl underneath. The size of the cans that I'm using are 4 ounces, which is 120 grams each. Link where you can get the Spanish sardines I'm using in the description box below. And then we'll gently shake the sieve to remove any of the excess oil. And once again, remember to be gentle here, otherwise you can easily break those sardines apart. For the next step, I'm going to heat a fry pan with a medium heat and add in 3 tablespoons of the reserved olive oil from the canned sardines, which is 45 milliliters. You can also use regular olive oil here if you like. While the oil is heating, I'm going to finely chop 1 small onion to end up with 1/3 cup of chopped onions, which is 60 grams, and roughly chop 4 large cloves of garlic. Then we'll add the chopped ingredients into the hot fry pan, and we'll mix them around continuously. That way they don't brown too quickly and it all evenly sautés. After 3 to 4 minutes, and the onion is nice and translucent, and that garlic is beautifully fragrant, I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of hot smoked Spanish paprika, which is 2.5 grams. This is what gives this dish that beautiful spicy kick. And half a teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 1.25 grams. And we'll give it a quick mix, that way those paprikas are well mixed into the garlic and onion. Then we'll add in half a cup of dry white wine, which is 120 milliliters. If wine is not your thing, you can substitute it for any broth of your choice with a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. And we'll give it a gentle mix and simmer it for a few minutes. After 2 to 3 minutes, and the alcohol has been cooked off in the wine, I'm going to add in a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce, which is 425 grams. This is very similar to passata. We'll also add in 2 tablespoons of chopped fresh parsley, which is 8 grams. You can sub this for 1 teaspoon of dried parsley, which is 1 gram. And season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a mix until it's well mixed together. And if you see that your tomato sauce is too acidic, just add in a pinch of sugar, some baking soda, or even some ground cinnamon. But let me tell you, the combination of those paprikas should give this tomato sauce the perfect balance of goodness. Once everything is well mixed, we'll gently add the sardines into the pan. And you want to make sure they're on a single layer and evenly spaced out. And once again, we're going to be gentle here, otherwise you can easily break them apart. And we'll lower the fire to a low-medium heat and simmer this between 5 to 10 minutes. That way all the flavors can develop. After simmering this between 5 to 10 minutes, this dish is ready to go. I'm going to remove the pan from the heat. Transfer some of the tomato sauce into a serving dish. Top it off with some of the sardines. And garnish it with some lemon and some freshly chopped parsley. Check it out, canned sardines in a spicy tomato sauce. Easy to make, beautiful presentation, and all done in about 20 minutes. Let's give it a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, sardinas en conserva in salsa picante. This looks absolutely beautiful. Here we go. I'm telling you, I'm such a huge fan of canned sardines. That right there is absolutely delicious. They just kind of melt in your mouth and absorb all the flavors in the pan. Yeah, tomato sauce is nice and spicy, but it's not over the top. You saw this, easy to make, heart-healthy ingredients. Give it a try at home. Once again, it's a tapas appetizer like I do in Spain. And even has a main course next to some roasted potatoes, and always next to a crunchy baguette to mop up all that goodness. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Leslie Tyson, Jordan Force, Kevin Moran, and Lisa Larrea. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. Leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.